Right now at 5, it's an alert day. We're live tracking the elements as storm threats roll in.
Plus, Walmart's warning about your next grocery bill. The news starts now.
Watching WKBT La Crosse, this is News 8 Now at 5.
Good evening, everyone. I'm Ken Kozarowski.
And I'm Emily Brown. Well, it's an alert day. We want to quickly pass along in Onalaska, roughly 2,500 Xcel Energy customers are without power. Some spots already seeing severe weather. This is a video on I-94 near Elk Mound. As you can see, the camera is shaking slightly. The rain and wind just hitting drivers.
We've also got video out of Eau Claire. This is from the top of Oakleaf Medical Center about 40 minutes ago. Drivers moving very slowly as they were getting hit by heavy wind and rain.
And video out of Centerville. You see the hail dropping nonstop, at one point littering this woman's driveway. So where's the line of storms at right now? Let's bring in Chief Meteorologist Greg Barnhart.
Well, the good news is this activity is going to be over fairly quickly, but then we have another threat behind this, and that's a straight line winds that are not associated with the thunderstorms, and those have been seeing some winds in the Rochester area over 60, so that could be a concern too. But we still got the alert going on for about another couple hours because of the potential. And right now, the main storm that we've been tracking and the storm under that's been on here for the last hour and a half really is the one that's been just northeast of now Neillsville up to, it's in Clark County, that has history of showing some rotation with it. You can't see it too much there. If you kind of zoom out, you can see it has kind of cycled down with the reflectivity, indicating a little bit of a weakening trend. But then if you look at the rotation that we've had there, you definitely can see there was rotation, and now it's kind of spun back up a little bit too. So Loyo, that area right there is the storm that we have, the storm runner on to the south. So the severe thunderstorm warning is out there. The tornado warning is out for 5:15. That's in Clark County, west of Spencer. That's the one that really is the concern, and it has been going on for quite a while too. Now zooming out for any other rotation, all the other storms are generally just severe thunderstorm warnings. The other warning there is in south central Wisconsin. Debris signature, this actually picks up any type of debris sometimes that we can't see. For right now, a lot of these are rain wrapped. Not seeing much on that, but that's just kind of beginning to update too. And the main story also with this is hail, as we've seen a lot of hail production with that 2-inch plus in Eau Claire. You can see if we kind of zoom out the hail track that went through Eau Claire. The other one there that we're monitoring too with the tornado warning storm into Clark County, that recycled, you can see it kind of decreasing. It's coming back up again, and the rotation kind of indicates that. So that is the dangerous one too, that could have 2 to 3 inches. We haven't seen reports on this too much, but something to keep in mind of. The rest of the storms, you can see some hail cores here and there producing 1/4 to 1 inch. They're all going further quick east. And if you look at the storm tracker, this activity is going to be out of here in about another 30 minutes. So that is the good news with it. Once again, the problem with it we're going to deal with overnight coming is a strong gusty winds that are outside the thunderstorms with all this cool air coming behind it. We'll kind of time out and show you those winds, but those winds have already caused some damage, and that will be a concern. Once again, we've seen 55 at Eau Claire, over 60 at Rochester. So that's the cooler air mass that's coming. So much cooler Friday. We'll break that down on the weekend. Also back to the 60s, and if you want 80s, you got a while to look for those.
All right. Well, thank you, Greg. Let's go from the radar to a look on the road as the system continues to move through western Wisconsin. We've got meteorologist Nicole Skalicki live in the storm runner. Nicole, what are you seeing?
Yep, we have been watching this storm that has been going, that Greg was talking about, with the good amount of hail, and it's had that good rotation signature on it for quite some time now. We've been following it for a little bit now, staying behind it and out of the rain and hail, but that signature has definitely continued to stay strong as it's tracked up into Clark County. Right now we're traveling on US Road 10 heading towards Neillsville. We're just outside of Neillsville right now to the west, quite a bit away from the rotation, but we have been following the what would be the track if the rotation had come across any damage quite yet. Just a lot of smaller tree limbs down and a good amount of rain. We did have some east side, again, no damage yet, so that's always a good sign. We're going to continue to track this thing though until it gets out of Clark County. Again, still looking at a good rotation signature on it, but we'll continue to track it throughout the rest of the evening for all of you.
All right, thank you, Nicole.
Well, La Crosse emergency shelters are now open. They are open until 8 p.m. Shelter sites are Copeland, Luth, Wittenberg, and Haas Parks. City parking ramps are also open and available. And you can always track weather 24/7 with our First Warn weather app. You can get it on the App Store or on Google Play.
La Crosse County Senior Nutrition Program is expanding its service zone.
So who will be getting the much needed meals? News 8 Now's Grace Monk has the answer.
Starting next month, the Aging and Disability Resource Center will offer senior meals in West Salem and Bangor. The ADRC will serve meals twice a month in West Salem at the Hazel Brown Light Memorial Library. Meals will be served once a month in Bangor at the John Bossard Memorial Library. The ADRC currently offers congregate dining in La Crosse, Onalaska, and Holmen. The ADRC manager says it's about more than just having a meal.
Not only is it a nutritious meal, so getting your nutritional needs met, but also socialization. Congregate dining is huge when it comes to just coming to a site, connecting with people.
Seniors can reserve their meal by contacting the ADRC. Reservations need to be made at least 24 hours in advance. In Bangor, Grace Monk, News 8 Now.
Lieutenant Governor Sarah Rodriguez was in La Crosse today. She stopped by the Pump House Regional Arts Center and the city's Historical Society. Rodriguez met with staff to talk about the state's investments into art and museum programs. We did ask Rodriguez if the governor is closer to a decision on a 2026 run.
He's going to wait to make his decision until after the budget is done. And so the budget needs to be completed by July 1st. And so we're expecting the governor to be able to make a decision about running for governor again after the budget is completed.
The lieutenant governor also spoke with staff about the impacts of federal funding cuts to their program.
Happening around the state. In Milwaukee, Judge Hannah Dugan pleading not guilty in federal court. A federal grand jury indicted Dugan last week. She's accused of helping an undocumented man evade arrest by ICE agents at the courthouse. A crowd was outside her arraignment. They accused the Justice Department of overreaching.
The judiciary is our third branch of government, and for the executive branch to go in and start to intimidate them is a terrible precedent.
The judge's trial starts in July.
The EPA rolling back limits on forever chemicals in drinking water. The White House wants to reconsider whether Biden-era limits on 4 PFAS are still needed. These chemicals are linked to cancer and developmental problems.
And it's not just in our drinking water, by the way, it's also in the soil. They found it in rainwater, and it's estimated that some 30,000 industrial polluters are putting out PFAS chemicals into the environment in this country.
For now, limits on 2 common PFAS will remain. Water systems will get more time to comply.
Blue lights and badges filled Riverside Park today, honoring fallen heroes. La Crosse Police hosted the county's Peace Officer Memorial Ceremony to celebrate National Police Week. This event paying tribute to officers who died protecting their communities.
So I think it's important for our community to come together and pay their respects and be able to honor those officers here locally and across the nation.
Law enforcement from across the region gathered as part of the nationwide celebrations.
Dignified aging took center stage in La Crosse today. The Coulee Region Committee invited local caregivers to their first ever summit. The event focused on supporting those who care for our elderly. Participants earned education credits while building connections.
Just so grateful that our community is coming together and we're able to serve the elderly population better because we are becoming stronger.
The committee plans to make this an annual event.
New Catholic Pope Leo XIV is the first American pontiff. So I went down to Dolton, Illinois this week to get a glimpse of the pontiff's humble beginnings. The Pope's 750 square foot childhood home sits on an average street, but you don't have to look far to see signs of neglect in a village down on its luck. Tonight at 6, neighbors and friends of Pope Leo on how the historic election may just be the jolt they need to get back on their feet. Coming up, the latest on President Trump's final leg of his trip to the Middle East.
And how soon Walmart price hikes could be hitting stores nationwide. Another control tower scare, this time at Denver International.
During the Memorial Day sale at PM Sleep Center, you'll save up to $500 on select Sealy adjustable mattress sets. Hurry in early for the best selection. Your next mattress is at PM Sleep Center, giving La Crosse a good night's sleep for over 35 years.
Hi, my name is Tom, and this is Max White water conditioning tip number 726. Too much iron in your water? This can cause yellow, red, and brown stains on dishes, laundry, and plumbing fixtures. Call us today at 608-781-8088.
At Wisconsin Veterinary Orthopedics, our goal is to help you and your pet in times of need. We specialize in the gold standard for cruciate ligament repair, the TPLO.
I was amazed to see Bear up and running again so soon. They really took good care of him.
Piper had TPLO surgery and is already running again weeks later.
Fetch made possible, one knee at a time. Contact Dr. Mark Hine at Wisconsin Veterinary Orthopedics for an orthopedic consultation today.
It's customer appreciation time at Wesco, and we're saying thank you with exclusive savings on furniture and bedding, and your deal is just one spin away. Every spin wins, whether you're upgrading your bedroom or furnishing your dream living room. Now's the perfect time to save in style. Your home, your style, your savings, your Wesco. Stop in and spin before this deal rolls away. And don't forget to tell them Peyton sent you.
It's Hy-Vee's one-day sale. One day only. Friday, May 16th. Get pork chops, just 99 cents. Fresh Express garden salad, just 99 cents. Pork and beans, just 59 cents. Chicken of the sea tuna, just 77 cents. Hy-Vee yogurt, just 49 cents. Plus, save on Lay's chips. And you'll find even more great deals across the store. Save in-store and online. Friday, May 16th, only at Hy-Vee.
Hi, my name is Tom, and this is Max White Water Conditioning tip number 726. Too much iron in your water? This can cause yellow, red, and brown stains on dishes, laundry, and plumbing fixtures. Call us today at 608-781-8088.
During the Memorial Day sale at PM Sleep Center, you'll save up to $800 on select Stearns & Foster adjustable mattress sets. Hurry in early for best selection. Your next mattress is at PM Sleep Center, giving La Crosse a good night's sleep for over 35 years.
All right, we're going to interrupt here. We do have a confirmed tornado with Spencer. The Spencer Fire Department has indicated a tornado warning on the storm that we are actually tracking with the Storm Runner 2. Right now, it's the same one that I mentioned early in the broadcast. You can see on radar 2. It's hard to see there near Loyola, but then once we get a little bit there, you can see the warning's out till 5:15. But there you can see definitely that couplet, we call it, with the red versus the green, definitely is on radar right now. You can see that there's definitely rotation there. It's been quite a bit of rotation on and off for like the last hour and a half. Sometimes it tightens, other times it becomes more broad, but there is something on there. And once again, they did confirmed one on the ground. Now, whether it's on the ground yet or not, unknown, but we are tracking it. It's right along Highway as we get just east of Loyola. It's just to the northwest now, pushing up there. Overall, it kind of goes back and forth with the cycling of it, so we'll see if it maintains it. We can go back here and see if we got any debris signature with it too. So right now, yeah, there's a little bit of something right there. You can see a little bit of signature. Once again, it's off-centered to the radar, so it may not quite line up, but there is something indicating we could have a little bit of stuff being aloft in the air. Let's go back to the rotation to give you a general idea of it right there. And there's actually two rotations now too, to give you an indication. We have one little bit of rotation to the east of Spencer, and then the main one to the west too. So a lot of these storms that are had come up this area are starting to rotate a little bit more too, almost like a little outflow that's kind of merged into this other storm too. So that might actually help to intensify these storms. You can see that green kind of rushing towards the north. Might be an outflow helping that. So this may continue to go on. As you see, they are now starting to get a tornado warning come out for the same area there that we just looked up for Spencer. So we could have two issues going on in the same area. So coming up after the break, we'll kind of break down further all the storms and the rest of the weather that goes on through the weekend and early next week, because it's going to be quite a bit of change as we're used to. So that all coming back after the break.
Comfort, style, and savings. Come in now for the FlexSteel Spring Gallery Custom Order and Floor Sample Sale. Get 50% off select floor models and 40% off all custom orders. International Furniture, I-90, Exit 2, La Crosse.
For over 25 years, Window World's provided quality products for homeowners around the country, including windows and doors. Every window we sell is custom made for optimal energy efficiency and superior durability. Plus, a vinyl finish means they'll never need painting. Just like our windows, entry doors from Window World are made to last, featuring a durable fiberglass construction that provides up to 4 times the insulation value of wood. When it comes time for new windows or doors, trust America's exterior remodeler. Trust Window World.
Big truck.
College, tuition, bills. Someday I'll get that new truck.
This is just where we're at right now. Someday you'll get that big truck.
We've waited 40 years for this Denali, and it's beautiful. Is the big truck next?
Some kids just never grow up.
This is Tony, and this is Tony's Good Feet story.
I did know that back pain, foot pain come along with the job. Before my arch supports, I felt defeated, but since getting the arch supports from the Good Feet store, I'm more positive.
Clinically proven, significant pain relief in only 4 weeks.
It's like opening up a whole new life, like sunshine coming out. I would recommend it to anyone.
Take back the life you love and book your personalized arch support fitting today.
All right, everybody. I know it's easy to forget things, but we don't want you to miss this new deal from US Cellular. Save big with our best price ever. Just $15 a line when you get 4 lines.
Ooh, I can save enough to buy a gift for my understanding wife.
Sorry, I'm late. Ooh, that's a great deal. I have a facial. This was fun.
Oh, come on. You have flowers? Save big with our best price ever. Just $15 a line when you get 4 lines. US Cellular, built for us.
Comfort, style, and savings. Come in now for the FlexSteel Spring Gallery Custom Order and Floor Sample Sale. Get 50% off select floor models and 40% off all custom orders. International Furniture, I-90, Exit 2, La Crosse.
Get the day's news in your inbox. Email newsletters from News 8 Now. Sign up today. Go to news8000.com/newsletters to get started.
Quite busy going on too. Now we've had another confirmed report, the same one, the same storm Loyal. That actually is still a confirmed tornado on the ground with this system. We've also got more rotation to the east of Spencer too. So Clark County really is the main area right now that we're seeing. You can kind of see this general rotation going around with this supercell. And this supercell has been going on for a long time here for the last probably hour and a half too. Right now 5:45 for the tornado warning. This new warning to the east there, Spencer, also came out too just now because they're seeing some rotation going on. If we kind of look at the rotation too, you can see here's that main little couplet. We can see really it's been cycling on and off, kind of tightens up, broadens out, tightens up. But then also notice this indication of almost like a little outflow, this kind of coming course from this other storm falling apart. It's kind of helping to spin up, and you also see some broad rotation now with this one too. So 2 areas, even Fremont down there, you're starting to see some of this area too, right there, another couplet. So a lot of this is indicated that we have potential on. The only one that's confirmed on the ground right now is this one right there. And we got the storm runner getting closer to that storm. We've been tracking that storm probably for the last hour with the storm runner just behind it. History of hail and a history of rotation with it. And now confirmed with Spencer, fire department had it, and now the town also has indicated that there is one on the ground. It could be rain wrapped and hard to see if you're in certain areas of the storm, and that's the main problem with some of this activity is unless you're in one area, you may not see it. So take shelter in these areas. It'll last probably about 30-35 minutes, and you'll be in the clear. That's the good news. Right now, debris signature, got some indications of something going on right there. And there's something there, so something to keep an eye on right now. Not seeing much there, but we could see something here. We'll have to keep an eye on this. Sometimes it can confirm. So there's your 2 tornado warnings, 5:45. This one just came out. This is kind of really outside of our area to Marshfield, but that's out till 6 p.m. too with the tornadoes too. Now overall, the hail, there's your 2 cores coming through. Eau Claire's had seen some hail too with it, over 2 inches. The good news with all this activity, it's pushing out. There's your confirmed tornado right there, reports. All these other ones have been hail. The bigger hail has been as you go towards Eau Claire, where they've had 2.5 inches with their storm too. So the good news is once we get to 6 or 7, it's gone. We're done with it. And Future Track kind of shows that too. But the problem behind this is the winds, sustained winds. We've had 50 to 55 gusts in some of this. That will continue through this evening. It will lighten up a little bit overnight because of all this cold air, and a low up to the north is really pushing into the area. So once we get past tonight, it's going to be quiet minus the winds. Coming tomorrow morning, we'll start seeing cloud cover increase towards the morning, late morning into the early afternoon as the low begins to push closer. Then we'll have cloud cover in the afternoon, and then we're going to start seeing showers, even periods of light rain throughout the afternoon. And even a few thunderstorms could pop up too, because we'll have a little bit more sun towards southwest Wisconsin. And winds will be the story tomorrow too. So any storm could produce some gusty winds. Tomorrow night, definitely going to see showers going on, cooler conditions for Friday night. Activities could be impacted. You're definitely probably going to need a jacket if you feel the conditions out there compared to what we're used to. The showers will continue through Friday night, and then we'll start seeing improvements. But winds tonight, 45 to 50 gusts. You can see that. Now, they will lighten up a little bit overnight, but then as we go through Friday, look at them start to crank right back up. We're looking at gusts potentially in the afternoon hours, getting back into that 45 to 50. So wind will be the story tomorrow, and the cooler conditions too as we go throughout. Temperatures here, we'll kind of click through this quickly because we're running out of time. But overall, as you go to the weekend, We're looking at temperatures here for Saturday, 50s, 40s, and then for Saturday, it's going to be a cool weekend throughout. We're going to see a lot more 60s going on. And Sunday, probably the better of the 2 days for the weekend, but still, we're not expecting to see much in the way of temperature improvement. You look at the 8-day forecast, you'll see 60s, even 50s on Saturday, almost quite chilly up to the north where they might not even get out of the 40s, in fact. And then the wet conditions, that's the story going to the next weekend. A lot of rain Monday night through Wednesday. In fact, some could be all-day washouts too with that. So quite a change going on. So, you know, batten down the hatches, as they kind of say in the old days, for tomorrow, because the wind's going to be really whipping. It's whipping right now too. So quite busy too. So our quiet, warm conditions are pretty much done with.
Long gone.
Yep.
Thanks, Greg. Still to come, a fitting celebration for a couple's special day.
How Mr. and Mrs. Blizzard got a unique fast food engagement when we come back.
Tomorrow on News 8 Now this morning, it's Foodie Friday, and a Holman family is serving up burgers with a side of anime at their restaurant. Meet the Food Dudes when we see you at 6 a.m.
Clear Choice Window and Home Solutions, your choice for quality, affordable windows, installed by our experienced team. Contact us or stop into our showroom today for your free estimate.
Memorial Day savings are going on now at Ashley. Summer is heating up with our incredible selection of hot buys starting at just $2.99. Plus, pay over time with 0% interest for 72 months. Shop in store and online, only at Ashley.
Get an 11% rebate on Pittsburgh paints and stains at Menards. Ultra-advanced semi-transparent exterior stain and sealant in one can be applied to damp wood, allowing you to clean the surface and stain in one day. Get a gallon starting at $35.49 after rebate. Paramount exterior wood stain is a premium stain and sealant in one. It provides enhanced waterproofing protection and resists cracking and peeling for the most durable finish. A gallon starts at $39.95 after 11% rebate.
Save big money at Menards.
There's a reason Chevy is called the heartbeat of America. A heartbeat strong, steady, unwavering. Like the people who keep this country moving. For them, only America's most dependable truck will do. In every Chevy truck, like every Chevy driver, dependability comes standard.
Now, well-qualified buyers can get 0.9% financing for 60 months on this Silverado. That's over $6,600 in average finance savings. Visit HometownChevy.com.
Wherever you are in Wisconsin, there's a free and confidential Aging and Disability Resource Center, ADRC, or Tribal Partner Agency. We're here for older adults, adults with disabilities, and your families. ADRCs are a bridge to support for benefits and financial assistance, transportation, in-home care, and more. Get to know your local ADRC and connect with resources now. Call toll-free 1-844-WIS-ADRC or go to findmyadrc.org.
The Memorial Day mattress sale is going on now at Ashley. Save up to $500 on adjustable sets from Tempur-Pedic. Plus, get 0% interest for 72 months with select mattress purchase when you buy in store. Shop in store and online today. Only at Ashley.
You're watching News 8 Now. Expect more.
A truly unforgettable engagement. When Olivia Morris met Bradley Blizzard, she didn't believe his last name.
As soon as they got engaged and Olivia realized she was about to become Mrs. Blizzard, she made a TikTok asking Dairy Queen if they wanted to be part of their big day. Dairy Queen responded, "I do." From a DQ photo shoot to custom merch for their bachelor and bachelorette parties, Dairy Queen served up the love to make sure their big day was truly unforgettable.
Nice.
That is awesome. It makes me think of Jack Berger from Sex and the City, who is actually played by Ron Livingston, Jennifer Livingston's brother.
There you go.
If his last name was Berger, all these burger franchises would come in and fighting to be part of their big day, right?
Truly bizarre. I've never met a Blizzard in my life.
No.
I wouldn't have believed him either.
No, I know. That's awesome. Good for them. What a treat.
Yeah.
All right, Greg has a final look at your forecast right after this.
Holman Locker and Meat Market is your place for fresh, quality, local meat. Now's the time to stock up on our summer meat bundle, which includes top sirloin, ground beef, Polish sausage, chicken fillet, pork chops, locker dogs, and brats. Holman Locker and Meat Market and much, much more.
We see you out there, building a life you love, knowing that when inspiration strikes, nothing should get in your way. At Blaine's, we're here to help with everything you need to make it happen at prices that make it possible. Like 5 quarts of Citgo SuperGuard Full Synthetic Motor Oil, $15.99 after mail-in rebate. All Fram oil filters, 20% off for rewards members. And Rain-X and Trico wiper blades, buy one, get one half price. Find the value you need to do things your way. Blaine's Farm and Fleet, being original.
Style or substance. Somehow, it became one or the other. But there is another choice. Not stopping until you have everything in the GMC Sierra. Or get 0.9% APR on 2025 Sierra 1500 models. Or get over $5,300 total value on select Sierra 1500 models.
Drury's in Fountain, Minnesota. It's where you'll find the best furniture in the area. And now, during our Memorial Day sale, the prices are better than ever. Only at Drury's will you find store-wide sale prices, 24-month financing, and even free gas. You'll find incredible savings on furniture for every room in your home. From Daniels Amish, Smith Brothers, Flex Steel, and Stressless, all on sale. Great sale prices, 24-month financing, and even free gas. The Memorial Day sale now at Drury's in Fountain, Minnesota.
Planning a home renovation? Save money and time by calling Habitat for Humanity's Reclaim Program. Habitat will remove your cabinets, flooring, windows, appliances, and more for free. Habitat sells reclaimed items at the Restore rather than sending it to the landfill. With Reclaim, you can save money, go green, and support Habitat. To schedule your free Reclaim service, go to habitatlacrosse.org/reclaim.
Holman Locker and Meat Market, your place for fresh quality meat. Purchase a minimum of 25 pounds of 90% lean ground beef for $5.89 per pound or 85% lean for $5.49 per pound. Shop local at your Holman Locker and Meat Market and much, much more.
Breaking weather news. Video earlier of a tornado southeast of New Richmond, Wisconsin. Reports say it was moving northeast at about 35 miles per hour.
We still have the tornado warning, Spencer. That is a confirmed one on the ground as it's lifting northeast. We also have tornado that's for Clark County and going into Marathon County too. The rest of the area, get ready for a lot of wind this evening behind these storms. So definitely be cautious, and that goes on through tomorrow too.
Yeah, be safe out there, everyone.
Absolutely. Thanks for joining us at 5.
We'll see you at 6.